Hello, this is Robert Malikian, continuing installing Oracle RAC 10G on Linux environment. Initial part of the Linux installation is completed and it's come back to the first reboot. This reboot is quite a lengthy one. I will pause the video and come back once we are in a stage that actually we can interface with the next stages of the installation. Okay, chugged through the screens, and here we are. We agree with the terms. Timing is good. Let's enable the network time protocol. This is quite useful to have, to be able to have synchronized time between the nodes. We would be able to configure it later on, but as it's only a click away, might as well do it here. Let me make my monitor a little bit bigger. Becomes useful later on to be able to see a little bit more. I will create a user for myself to be able to start the processes later on. I don't want to install anymore. And setup is finished. This part of reboot, or to get the next screen, is pretty fast, so I will stay with it. My screen is a little bit bigger, but I think we should be able to manage like this. Okay, our install is finished, we are up and running. Now it's just a matter of configuring the kernel parameters and some other Linux parameters, and we can start installing Oracle RAC, or the parts of it. Let's check, see if we have access to internet. Yes, that's fine. Let's log in as root and start the process from here. Let's go to Oracle Base and pick up from where we have left off. Thank you. Oracle RAC. We're doing a 10G install, and this is our documentation that we are following. As I said, they've installed their VMware on a Linux environment, as mine is on Windows 7. It doesn't make that much difference. We went through these steps actually creating the first Linux machine. We are here. We need to get this RPM, so let me mount my DVD again, and let's go to my DVD RPM. All RPMs are located here, and for convenience I'm just gonna cut and paste. I suppose this could be scripted for it to be just one script to run, but for sake of time I will cut and paste them. Most of the packages should be already installed, but this is a double check. And if some of them fails for whatever reason, you could bring them back or download them later on. I'll show you how to do it. This one. That's good. Most of them are already installed. Next is to edit host files. Let's just delete all that and insert. We are going to follow. I've followed everything as I said, but my network sits on 0 versus 2. I'm going to swap it all the way around. So wherever is 0, I will make it 2. And wherever is 2, I will make it network 0. So my etc host is up and running. I need to get kernel parameters in place. These kernel parameters are sort of it can be tuned further. Depends on how much memory, and there are other bits and pieces that can be further tuned. But for this demonstration, I'll just use what they have given us on this web page. Oracle has got extensive documentation regarding the kernel parameters like share max, especially if you've got more memory on a server, and you could change these parameters. There is a special, very nice algorithm how to change them. Maybe in the future. Actually, let's just check, make sure. I don't believe any of those parameters exist. Maybe in the future I will do some tuning with for those parameters. Let's get parameters. Bring the parameters into environment. We need to edit our security it's limits, isn't it? And get this in there. If you never edited this sort of file, it's quite important. Spacing is quite important. There should be at least a space in here or a tab. And some sysadmins, they have special rules and regulations on how to do it. Please follow whichever options you like. But I like to... Okay. There is still a little bit more to go to finish the basic environment before we start actually bringing Oracle packages across and start checking to see if the environment is good. I will stop this capture and I'll come back and continue with the rest of this install. Okay, this is Robert Malikian installing Oracle 10G Release 2 and RAC environment on a Linux CentOS 4. Bye for now.